Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Traction Online Racing, TOR, Round 3, Split 2, around the Bahrain circuit. I am TOR Pepsii, and in the commentary box with me today, for the third week running, we have TOR Leopard.
Hello.
We have... How many drivers do we have today? 16?
16, I think.
16.
Yep,
Awesome.
16.
More people joining in, which is awesome to see.
There we go, finally.
Here we go. That worked. I was stuck on the pit exits for a while.
Yeah, same.
So welcome everybody. I will run down the order right now so everybody knows what is going on. Who is racing
Just see
today.
the absolute trade of cars coming out of the pit exit.
We have Master Berserk in the Red Bull, Verstappen and Parker UK in the Ferrari, Fenz in the Haas, Straccia in the Sauber, Deathbro in the McLaren, DJ in the Williams, Tiny Scotto in the Haas, the Flying Finn in Toro Rosso, Gold Power in the Renault, Exdona in the Renault, Zombie in the Force India, Warden in the Mercedes, Apex in the Toro Rosso, Dominator in the Mercedes, and Is That Matt in the Sauber to round things off. 12 minutes to do your, well, let's say your 2 flying laps in. It will be interesting to see what strategies, and we've lost someone already. Really?
We've lost Exdona.
It'll be interesting to see the strategies, the 1-stop or the 2-stop. Last night in Split 1, Sims won with the 1-stop, doing super softs and mediums. However, there was 1 or 2 going out there on the softs, which is good to see. What do you think the best strategy is, Leopard, around here after last night's interesting race on your behalf?
It's clear to see. After last night, it's clear that it's super soft medium. Quite clear with
Straccia goes for
Sims. Zombies on a quick one as well.
I'll run down the order for you. Top 5, as it's always good to know. Fenz in the Haas is winning. He had a disappointing race last week, came 9th in China, but I'm sure he'll pick himself up. He had some glitch race last week. He had his own safety car. That was interesting. His own safety car. I wonder if he paid for that. I don't know. He's on 27 points. Master Berserk got the win around China last week. He's on 25. You've got Zombie and Warden. Zombie in the Force India, Warden in the Mercedes, both on 23 points each. And then you have STB Verstappen in the Ferrari with 8 points, who wasn't here last week. I think he intended to watch the qualifying of the real Grand Prix last week, so fair enough to him. He's back this week though.
Yeah.
Stands a good chance.
Now, I'm seeing, unfortunately, already a lot of lag.
We love the Australian lag, and we love it.
Yeah, Zombie. That's probably one of the most laggiest laps I've ever seen.
DJ goes with 31.6. That's quite
31.6. I will admit that's not very quick.
29.2.
There we go. I'm
That's
Death
better.
Bro. That's more like it.
That's
So what
better.
Zombie can do coming up to the line. Not well enough.
We won 128 possibly.
Yeah, I'd say about 128. I'd say. I mean,
128 for Super Soft.
we got to the low 28s last night.
Yeah.
Fenz
goes with a 28.4.
as I
There
say,
you go. There we go.
mid 28s,
The
low
championship
28s.
leader in the Haas, who has his teammate Tiny Scott, who is now back. I think he had a couple of weeks off. I think he was having internet problems, was he, or was he on holiday? But he's now back,
Who
racing
knows?
now for the rest of the season. Good to see him back.
I mean,
Is that Matt's
I
coming
don't like
through
to
now?
be okay, fair enough. It's all come
7th.
smoothly.
I don't know what did he get there. Oh no, he's coming up to do his flying lap. Exdona, he was actually Mandingo last week, but Bernie's told him to change his name so everyone knows who he is. So he's applied, so he's got his name changed now, so everyone knows who he is.
Yeah.
He's in the Renault now. Sadly, Bonks has left us. Doors well open for him to return when he can. So
Yeah.
I believe there is driver change. Oh, jeez. I believe there's driver changes next. Fish will be back in the Ferrari next week, so I think Parker UK will be actually going to Renault full time. So that is what's happening there. As Fens looks
Can't
like
quite see who's on a fly, who's not.
Yeah, once again, you know, the glitch is not very good for commentators qualifying. It's not great, not knowing where
Just going to run
anybody
down
is.
the order, I think. No, he hasn't set a lap. He hasn't set a lap. You haven't set a lap. He hasn't set a lap. I think it is Fens who's on pole, and Externus left us again.
Externus left us again, so...
So, Externus channeling his inner Brock.
Inner Brock. Sadly, Brock couldn't race yesterday as his internet was playing up.
Decided.
Fair play to him.
To be
Australian,
honest,
getting up at 5 in the morning. Sadly, it just didn't work out yesterday.
not be surprised if that type of Fens actually gets pole, to be honest. That is a quick time.
It is very quick. I'm actually going to... What was your pole time yesterday, Libet?
My pole time was at 28.3, I think.
Right, so it's only, you know... Good to see Flying Finn back this week. He's woken up. I think he's another, you know, racing up 3 or 4 in the morning all the way over in the States. So it's good to see him back racing. I think he fell asleep last week, so it's good to see him back. Very well. He did very well around Australia.
Yeah.
Very well. So let's have another strong performance.
So Fez has got pole by 0.8 of a second at the moment.
So Fens is
Death Bro.
flying. It looks like when I'm commentating, he's on a mission. When I don't commentate, he's having problems. Straccio, he actually raced in Split 1 last night, if anybody watched it. Where did he come?
He came 5th.
Came 5th. Whether that stays there, we're not sure, but this is the split division he should be in anyway, so this is the first time he showed up for this split, so hopefully he turns up every week now for this one. Drives well for the Saba.
Yeah.
Fens is out again. He's on the... Oh, that's interesting. He's on the soft. Is that just a dummy run? Is that just to see how they feel like for the actual race? Because he's not going to beat that time on...
I think, yeah. He's on soft for me.
Right. Master Berserk. Gone well wide there.
Surely you can't go quicker on softs.
No, that's what I was thinking. Extona's back. Let's see if he can stay in the lobby. Tiny Scotto, here we go. Here's the Ass driver we've been waiting for. My pick to rage quit first. I called it at the start of the season. Let's see what happens.
Question. If anyone was to be Fenz's time, which I personally don't think anyone would, and... Oh, DJ, really? Okay, that was a bit... Yeah.
He's giving the Red Bull...
Well, no, oh, DJ's round.
DJ's round in the Williams. DJ is a reserve guest today, but ASR F2. That's where you've seen him before, if you've heard of him.
Anyway, we'll go on board with Master Berserk. But yeah, as I was saying, gosh, this lag. What is... He's in the pits. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what's gone on with Berserk, but he's in the pits. So, Berserk...
Didn't really see much lag yesterday, so it must be like Codemasters has just gone stuffed the Australians this year. We've really made a broken game as it is.
Oh. Who knows, it's just the Australians.
Under 2 minutes
Who knows?
now. Zombie has retired, he's had enough.
As I was trying to say before I got interrupted, sorry, I've interrupted you now.
No, go for it.
If anyone was to be Fence this time, who do you think it would be?
Dominator.
Stone has left us again. Goal Power has not gone quickest.
Right, saying that Master
Warden,
Berserk's first. I don't
He's
think
not,
that's
I
right.
like that. Warden is starting his flying lap.
Um,
Whether...
STB Verstappen, how's he doing? A
Yeah,
1:38.8.
that's a good point.
Oh dear,
Verstappen.
and he's just invalidated his lap time. Verstappen is under pressure here.
Oh, gosh. Ignore the guy that's just joined.
Who is it?
Ignore him. May or may not be a friend of mine, he's got to leave.
Send them a cheeky message, Leopard, while I continue.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So yeah, Verstappen under pressure, 1:38, invalidated his time. He's now got to quickly scurry round. He's got 38 seconds. So that he will make it. He needs to really put it out the bag now. He's under pressure there in the Ferrari. Master Berserk's had enough.
He's a message.
Verstappen's
And
retired
yeah, okay,
now.
yeah, no,
So-
he's retired manually.
Verstappen's going to start at the back of the grid. He finished second in Australia.
Yeah.
That is a bit of a surprise. He's bottled both his laps. He's going to have to come from the back there.
Oh,
Warden
Warden,
goes
that's not
very
the right
wide.
line.
No, Warden goes very wide.
See what Warden can do.
Qualifying is now
Coming
complete.
up to the line.
Oh, he's gone wide again.
Oh,
That's probably.
no.
Oh dear, oh dear.
That's not,
Keep that under
no,
control, son.
that's not the right line.
Stratcho. Dominator. Here we go. Dominator on the back straight. Verstappen's messaged me, so someone's obviously might have missed that.
Oh gosh, yeah,
I can't
don't
read
look
it,
at
obviously. Yeah, I'm not going to look at it.
Yeah, don't look
Dominator!
at it.
Fifth.
It's not nice. There we go.
Here we go, then Stratcho, final corner. On the super sauce. Weird looking helmet, I must say. Crosses the line. Fifth. That pushed Dominator down. Here's the last one. DJ. Scotto.
I can't really see
DJ and
anything
Scotto
right now.
left. Scotto goes 9th. So
Let's have a
DJ
look.
14th. Let's see
DJ,
if he
I'm
improves.
death, bro.
Death bro? What's happened? I've missed him.
He was close. He's not
DJ
got pole. That still
going to cross
belongs
the line
to
now.
iFeds, but I'm death row going in about 2/10 of him.
13th for DJ. Screenshot the results, please. Top and
Yeah.
bottom,
Oh.
as we have more. And Extona, yes, well. So Fens takes
That's
pole
awesome. That's another glitch.
with Death Bro,
That glitch
with
needs to be
Dominator,
stopped.
Stratcho, Fine Fin, Zombie, Apex, Tiny Scotto, Warden, and Is That Matt round out the top 10. Extona has probably been told in the chat to let everybody pass, which is correct. Fens has done that on the softs. Wow. Okay.
No, he hasn't.
I'm
That's...
going to say. that
It
is a
says
glitch.
he's done
So then,
absolutely.
predictions. 11.
I'll need to have a look at the grid.
As they
I'm gonna go
get all
for.
their fuel
I'm death row.
correct and their tyres. What are they going to use? One stop or two stop? You're going to go with who? I'm Death Bro.
Yep.
Nice.
Second on the grid.
I'm
Going
going to
in
play.
2/10 of Fence's lap time. Quali.
I'm obviously going to go with my man, High Fins. Play it safe.
Yeah.
But do not count out those Mercs.
Yeah, those Mercedes. Warden. Who knows what Warden could be doing? Could Warden be on that one stop? Well, he's starting on the soft, so.
As the formations will now start.
Out of interest, how many viewers have we got? If any.
None.
Good.
We did have one.
Okay.
Here we go then.
Oh
They're
my-
all weaving and weaving and weaving. So, iFens. leads them round with Deathbro in the McLaren in second, Dominator in third, Straccio in fourth, Flying Finn in fifth. Jesus.
What? Oh my.
Zombie in
Straccio
sixth. Oh, damn, Flying Finn. Seventh is Apex. Tiny Scotto is eighth. Warden in ninth on the softs. Is that Matt is 10th. Now, outside, 11th Gold Power's gone on the softs. DJ is 12th on the softs. Parker UK is 13th on the softs. Master Berserk is 14th on the softs. Verstappen's gone mediums on the 15th.
That's not a bad
And
call,
that's it, as
to be
Extona.
honest.
I don't know where he's gone.
I'll try and get on board with him. He's not even in the lobby.
Yeah. I think they've told him to leave.
He's gone.
So STB Verstappen's on the medium. Everybody else outside the top 10 have gone for softs. So Verstappen, one stopping for sure. You'll have to see what all the super soft guys.
He has to one stop. He's got any chance of salvaging anything.
Yeah, 100%. As Fens leads them now into their allocated parking slots.
Where's Straccio gone?
And oh, there's a force injury over there.
Okay then.
And I will leave you with Leopard to count the 5 lights and take us underway.
Who knows what the drivers are thinking? 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are underway for the Bahrain Grand Prix. That's an excellent start from Fens. From pole position, we got the Mercedes of Dominator, I think that is. And Straccio going 3 wide into turn 1.
Oh,
Straccio trying to go down. There's contact!
Oh, someone's gone mad! TOR Rosso's hit someone.
has taken the lead. Off the start, Fens has done a shocker.
Fens is 6th place.
Stracco's up in 2nd.
So I'm Deathbro leading, TOR Rosso boys are
through.
together. I think there's a damage. Oh, Haas has gone well, that's Fens. And someone's rammed him! Who's the TOR Rosso up front there?
That's Apex.
That's Flying
That's Apex.
Finn.
Fens is round.
And
Fens is round.
Fens is round. And someone. Gold Power's hit someone. Oh, that was a bit of lag, I think, on the salvo of the
Externa's joined us again.
Externa's joined
but
again.
I'm Deathbro's. I call it. I'm Deathbro. It's clearing off.
Parky's up to 11.
Already a little.
Scotto's dropped to 12th. He may have damage. Master Berserk's 13th. DJ 4. He had a bad start. And Fens.
How's Zombie doing? Has Zombie got damage?
Pole position to last with accidents. Oh dear, he'll probably have to come in the pits.
STB Verstappen, by the way, up at 6th.
STB Verstappen, 15th on the grid, on the mediums. He's up to 6th.
She's up to 6th place. And
he's hunting down Zombie.
Look at Zombie.
When someone's locked up there in front, might be Warden.
Warden's had a good start as well.
Someone's pitted.
So look, I'm Deathbro, goes quick as I'm STB Verstappen.
Straccio on Deathbro.
Hang on. I feel like Fens is lagged. DJ's without
Has
wing.
Fens lagged?
I think he has.
So Fens is in 2nd.
It happened last.
He's now 3rd. So Fens.
It's just blocked Warden. Yeah.
What is going on
oh
here?
my gosh.
Fens' hands up.
Round.
I don't know what's going on there. Fens has reappeared.
Who knows? Apex has had to go through the pit.
He's now hit Fens, and Fens gets out. I don't know what's going on with Fens, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologise.
Verstappen's got past Zombie into 5th. So those meters must be working.
Dominator in 3rd.
Treat.
Straccio in 2nd, and your call. I'm Deathbro leading this Bahrain Grand Prix.
It's been an interesting season for Deathbro. Was in 3rd at his home Grand Prix, first race of the season, and binned it on the last lap. Then
DJ,
China.
Master Berserk and Apex has all pitted for mediums. Dominator collision with Straccio, Parky with Gold Power, Master Berserk with Apex, DJ with the Flying
Dominator
Finn.
down the inside of Straccio in the final corner.
Apex is already on 2 warnings for exceeding track limits.
Fens is in the lead. Fens is in the lead.
So Fens is in the lead. So Fens has now jumped into Leo Mercedes.
Oh, dominated down the inside of Stracho. And yeah, there's contact. There's contact, and Warner's going to try and capitalise on this.
Tripping over each other, trying to get past this
The
Sauber.
Mercedes now going side by side.
As ST Verstappen is in a perfect position here. Perfect. Just watching them all clamp over each other. Who do you think's first driver there in Mercedes? That's a very interesting call there.
That is actually. And Stracho goes a bit wide. I don't know. I mean...
As I'm Def Bro, solid in second. So iFens leads this race when we've once again had like the first 2 laps lag of iFens where we think he's last and he's just popped out in the lead. I don't get what's going on with his internet at all.
Yeah.
I'm Def Bro though, he's right behind and he's passed him, but I doubt that's actually happened.
Yeah.
I doubt that's happened. DJ in 5th in last, propping up the field, he's had to pit. So I'm Def Bro's, on my screen it says winning, however we're not sure.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
the Mercedes, both
really hotting up right now.
are eyeing up Stracho.
And
Warden
thinking about going down the inside.
Fens trying to get some out of the way.
And
So,
yeah, Fens
DRS
flying back, probably into the lead.
Pushes Warden
And,
wide.
oh,
It's
that's
a dirty
a bit.
race in there. Stracho,
Warden
very
also
aggressive
going to
driver.
Stracho will go around the outside.
Massive
Warden
lock
locks
up
up
from
massively.
Warden.
Yes, good.
Past Stracho.
Now, Stracho going side by side. I've got a terrible camera angle.
Here we go. Locks
Stracho
up
around the outside
again.
of Warden. And now Dominator's going to try and get involved.
Our Dominator's on the super soft,
Stracho and
so
Warden going side by side.
and Warden makes position. He goes wide, and Dominator goes through here as well. And
no.
oh, they hit no, and they've hit.
Oh, that is no.
Stracho has hit
Stracho.
Dominator, and Dominator's round.
Has Verstappen got damage? Oh, Verstappen's been pushed wide.
Stracho needs to calm
Has
down.
Verstappen got damage? I hope for his sake he hasn't.
Because he was on a perfect strategy there. Fens is still
look
leading,
like
by
it.
the way. With I'm Def Bro in second, with Warden in third now, clear. Stracho's 4th. With Verstappen in 5th. Massive train behind Stracho
like
here. Zombie now in 6th. He's had a brilliant start for the first time in 3 races. He's normally at the back right now. He's kept it clean with Dominator, who might go in the pits here. Let's see. Surely he's got some wing damage, and he's in.
Right,
Dominator
Verstappen around the outside of
has got damage. Flying Finn
Stracho.
goes
That's
to 7th.
no. And there's just a voice. Stracho down the inside. Oh, it's a bit
Stracho.
naughty. There's contact everywhere.
If they want it looked at, record it. That's what we think.
Yeah. Zombie now.
Zombie all the back over of ST Verstappen with Flying Finn in 7th, winning the Toro Rosso with Matt 8th, with Gold Power
That's
9th,
wide.
with Parker UK in
Verstappen down
10th.
the inside of Stracho. Can't quite get the move done.
Now Verstappen, he can be patient with this. He doesn't have to force it.
Can be.
He needs to think about his strategy. I've got a
Thing is, though,
horrible
he doesn't
camera.
want to be getting held up. That's the problem.
Gone for it.
He's
He's
down
gone
the
for
inside
it.
again.
He's left him space. Stracho.
Stracho gets caught
and
the
he's
curb.
lost
There's
it,
contact
Stracho, and he
again.
hits Verstappen again.
Verstappen is not having good
Zombie
luck. It's
is
almost
trying
like
to pick up the pieces.
what I was having with Stracho last night, almost. Anyway, the less said about that, the better.
Warden on the charge now. Going to try and catch up to the top 2 of Van Defbro and the McLaren and iFens, who is leading this championship right now and who is winning this race right now.
Yeah,
It's
Vance
all
is
about
cleared off.
4th place right now. Stracho and shuts the door on Verstappen. That's another corner cut surely by Straccio. Will Verstappen look here? No. Play it patient. And there's fighting going on the back between Matt in the Sauber and the Toro Rosso of the Flying Finn. And Matt's got past the Flying Finn into 7th place now.
What would you be doing if you were Verstappen right now?
I would be patient. I would be patient.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you've got to think, right, I've bottled my quali. The win is off the cards. I'll be very lucky. However, podium's still on. Just be patient. Maybe Verstappen doesn't know how Straccio drives. Maybe that's, you know, a bit of an issue.
Yeah, I don't think they've actually ever raced before.
No.
Fence is clearing off into the distance.
They're ghosting
now,
beside each other now, Verstappen. Verstappen's gone wide there a bit, and Zombie's now actually come out in front of him.
Oh.
Any more battles?
I missed that.
At the back. Gold Power's by himself there. Tiny Scotto in 10th with Parky in 11th. Solid performance from Parky. He's not one of, let's say, the sweat F1 drivers. He comes on occasionally, but he'll improve over time, racing all these boys. And they've both gone in the pits, actually. No. Tiny Scotto's gone in. So Tiny Scotto's gone in. Verstappen's in. He's got a nose change.
He's got damage.
Verstappen has had to come in. Straccio's in as well. I think he's had damage as well. A lot of them in. A lot of them in.
A shame.
Dominator sets the fastest lap. Straccio. Verstappen coming out of the pits. And who's that? That's Dominator. So Dominator's jumped Straccio and Verstappen. So there you go. And Master Berserk, is that?
Yeah, Berserk.
Has now, he's had his pit. I think he had trouble in lap 1 again. So he's now joined the back of those. Apex
goes
lap.
fastest.
A 1:32.5.
He is on the super softs.
Keep it together, Parky. Gold Power in 7th. Just keep following that run up. Flying Fins in 6th. Matt is up to 5th now, with Zombie in 4th, Warden in 3rd. I'm Deathbro in 2nd, and iFens is leading, and he goes round for another lap. Sims last night in Split 1 pitted lap 11, and Deathbro's in.
Deathbro.
Deathbro is in, so he's definitely on the 2-stop. I would doubt he would get the mediums till the end, so he might do a soft. So Warden now takes P2.
Yeah, he's definitely on a 1-stop now with those soft tyres.
Definitely not. Zombie takes 3rd. Matt crosses line is well into 4th. Now, can Gold Power get in front of I'm Deathbro? Yes. So I'm Deathbro.
That's going to cost I'm Deathbro.
No. So, comes out in 6th place, I'm Deathbro.
Okay, he's got a bit of clean air.
Clean air, though. Just ahead. And Flying Finn pits as well. There's a battle going on. I think it's Verstappen and Straccio again. Down into the first corner. Straccio's got the inside.
Verstappen round the outside. He's going to a bit round the outside, turn 1. Surely not.
These two are glued together.
Verstappen now has to go for this. He's got nothing to lose
defends.
now. He's had damage. He's trying to go round the outside. If that's Verstappen now, you've got to get past. You're clearly quicker. If you weren't quicker, Straccio would have cleared off. You're on the same tyre. I'll be trying to get past.
Glued together. So the only people I've not pitted: Fens, Warden, Zombie, Matt, Gold Power. They're all your top 5, and then Parky in 7th.
And Fens.
Oh, Straccio loses it, and Verstappen is through. I actually missed that while I was on the race director, but it just looked like Straccio went wide. I don't think there was any contact, but I might be wrong. But Verstappen is now through, so he can now concentrate on his race. Dominator 8th, Parky UK in 7th. Did you say anyone was in the pits?
Yeah, Fens.
Fens is in the pit. Oh, right, brilliant. So Warden takes the lead with Zombie in 2nd. Matt 3rd. Is that... So DJ's now been lapped. It's lap 9. He's not had the best of times here.
No.
Gold Power in 5th. Death Bro in 6th. Where's Fens?
Zombie.
I've lost Fens. Fens is in 5th.
He's in turn 4. No, he's 4th. Turn 4.
I found him. So Warden
But yeah,
leaves this
Zombie.
wins his race. Zombie is in
On the
2nd.
softs.
Yes. So the one stop is, you know, if you can do it, lap. You know, Sims did it from lap 11. Got the mediums all the way to the end. So Matt's in 3rd. Very good showing. Fens is now in 4th. Now he's gone on the softs. So he's definitely doing a 2-stop. Fens. Goal Power under pressure from Death Bro, who has pitted while Goal Power has not. Death Bro needs to dispatch him in quickly if he has any chance of catching up Fens. Gone on the same strategy
And
as
DJ's
Fens
round.
as well. DJ is round, so reserve driver not having the best of days today around Bahrain.
I'm Death Bro, maybe down the inside final corner. No.
Lining him up though.
Yeah, down.
Oh, Goal Power! Oh, freeway! What's going on here? Who's that?
Wait, who's that? That's Fens!
Fens? Is Fens round? What's happened to Fens?
Oh no, no. No,
No, he's not there. He's not
I'm Death
there.
Bro, they're down the inside of Goal Power.
When
Yes,
Fens
move done.
looks at this back, he's just going to go, what on earth is my internet?
Yeah.
Death Bro passes
Anyway.
Goal Power on his old soft.
And DJ's round again.
DJ's on again. So Warden putting out a gap to Zombie. 6 seconds now. Matt in 3rd, 11 seconds behind. With iFens catching him up in 4th. Death Bro in 5th as you've just passed Goal Power. In 6th. Dominator in 7th. He had contact with Stracho. SD Verstappen is now 8th. Stracho is 9th. And Master Berserk is 11th. Someone's just passed him. The Flying Finn has just passed Master Berserk into the last point position. How are we doing for penalties, Level?
Yeah, I'll chuck penalties. So
Parky is defending. From
Apex
Tiny
has got a
Scott
penalty.
in 12th.
Apex has got
Apex is
a
down in
penalty for multiple
14th.
warnings.
Not having the best.
Scar's
of
got a corner car penalty. Verstappen has a stop with that zombie in the pits. Verstappen sped into the pit lane.
Fens has done the quickest lap. Zombie is in. So Fens takes 2nd as he's just passed Matt. I've missed that, but I take it that was a simple move on the straight there. As
But yeah,
Zombie.
Verstappen has a stop-go penalty, probably a 5-second
What's
penalty
Zombie
swing in the
gone
pit
off?
lane.
That is the question. I think that's Dominator passing him. He's gone on the softs. So he doesn't think the one stop's viable here, so he'll be making another
So he's
stop.
going for an absolute charge.
Yeah, he can
on
absolutely
the
wreck
sleepers
those
at the end,
tyres,
surely.
like I did last night. I did soft, super soft. As iFens
Parky
now.
has a penalty. Stracho has a penalty.
Now iFens
And
is
that's
11
that.
seconds behind Warden, yet Warden has not pitted.
That, I'd say, is an actual healthy gap.
That is a healthy gap with
What's
Death
got there,
Bro.
Berserk.
Berserk is out. Goal Power not. Don't think Goal Power's pitted yet. He's not. It's only
Go on board, I'm Warden.
Warden, Matt,
in the
and Goal
pit.
Power. So Warden is in. So what
Don't
does Warden
speed,
go?
that's not what you want to do. He's got to go. Yeah, they're no, they're soft.
No, the soft. So he's 2-stopping as well. So iFens takes the lead. Matt's in. Let's see what Matt does. Now Sims did pit this lap for me and mediums. And he
To be Matt.
Matt,
Yeah.
someone's
Wait.
gone on.
No, Matt's
No.
soft.
So who's behind him there going on mediums? It's the Renault
It was-
of
looked
Gold
like-
Power. It's Gold Power.
Gold Power then
He has gone on the mediums.
has
One
a chance.
stopping Gold
against-
Power. Now this might jump him a few places later on in the race as the Saubers come out together. Is that Matt just behind Stracho? Flying Finn in 9th. As
So
Goldfield.
on death row, he's got to go on a charge, or he's got to somehow.
Parky and Tiny Scotto fighting there for 11th place. As Parky has gone on the Super Softs. That's a weird one.
We'll see what Berserker said.
So IFN's
No, don't
leads.
look at it either.
No.
Don't look at that.
Death Pro 4 seconds behind. Virtual safety car. This is interesting.
BS. Now, for those
Who's
I've literally just pitted.
So I don't think you're in a range. Well, can you pit now for me? You can pit now for mediums
Yeah.
if you're
You could.
really lucky.
He,
If they wanted to do that. IFN said no. Warden says
Dominator could.
no.
he doesn't.
Dominator doesn't.
Zombie
doesn't.
Doesn't.
Verstappen,
Verstappen,
now
and
he's
we're
used
off
his
again.
mediums, hasn't he? So we're off. So no one chose to pit for mediums there, where everybody else was going slow. Okay, I just saw seriously by Master Berserk in the chat, so that's not good. He's obviously complaining about someone. The winner of the Chinese Grand Prix last weekend is out. So I believe we have 14 running. As DJ is popping up the field. Apex not having the best of races today. I don't really know what's happened to him. I think he got shunted.
Yeah, he got caught up at the start.
Arky in 12th. Tiny Scotto in 11th. On the mediums. Goal Power in 10th. Spread out at the back here. You've got the two Saubers together. Verstappen's all by himself.
Just before it's Dominator closing on Warden.
Zombie and Smooth. Yeah, you got the two Mercs quite close together as well. 3rd and 4th. Was 4.3 for Death and Fens. Let's see what the gap is after the first sector. See what's happening here. Remember, he was in this position last time on Death Bro, around Australia. Binned it on that. Doesn't want to do it this time. Was 4.3, it's now 4.5. He's lost 2 tenths there in the first sec.
Two Sours going
Yeah,
at it.
I knew they were close to each other. Stracho seems
really
to be
close.
defending from a lot of people this race. Yeah, I don't see many overtakes. I see a lot of defending. There's the two Saubers there running 7th and 8th. Oh, Matt's gone a bit wide there. What's the gap now between Dominator and Warden? Two seconds. Has Warden got a penalty? Or Dominator?
Hang on, I'm just gonna go on board with. Okay, maybe not.
As we
I'll
are.
double check.
How Warden's gone a bit wide.
What do you? Right, Dominator
Warden
doesn't have a
and Dominator.
penalty, nor does Warden.
Okay, and we are halfway through this race now. Very lively. I'm sure the stewards will be busy again. As iFens leads the race. My pick to win.
Well, is that Matt
Your
have a
pick is
go
second.
at his teammate Stracho down to turn 1? Oh, look, yeah, it's definitely close enough. Stracho weaving all over the place from his teammate. Well, people, is that Matt trying to go down the inside? Can't quite do it. Will we see anything happening into turn
Is this
4?
helping the
Probably
Saubers,
not.
really? Or is this just for
No.
pride? Because Finn could be catching up. Should be working as a team more than anything. Two Saubers.
Yeah.
to try and catch up the
Oh,
Ferrari.
is that maybe down the inside? Yeah, down the inside! Contact between the two Saubers!
And Matt's
Is
round.
that Matt?
Saves it.
A little half spin.
Straccio.
BSC again!
Again, right, okay.
Okay, will anyone come in?
So,
Who's
who's that
round,
for?
if anyone?
Incidents.
You've got to be thinking.
3 seconds. Warning, Matt.
Potentially. Okay, Fens.
Straccio's got 3
Doesn't
seconds.
come in. As I'm death, bro.
I
Gotta be
would
thinking.
pit. Well, it's stopped now. We're
I'd
going
pit.
again. I don't know what that was for. Oh, Fens has got a back marker. But then is that lag? We don't know with Fens. That is DJ in the Williams. On my screen, anyway. I don't know what you're seeing, but he's fighting the Williams for some reason.
Oh my gosh.
DJ should let him past. I'm deaf, bro. It's saying 6. Oh, there we go. 3.7. What did I say before? 2.5. So he's lost
4.5.
4.5. So he's actually gained a bit. As DJ lets I'm deaf, bro.
Might have been either the back marker or.
Zombie's past Dominator. I missed that. Zombie has passed Dominator into 4th place.
Somehow.
Zombie having a very good race. We've been
Now
told
really
off for giving
thinking.
him driver of the day for the past 2 races, so we'll have to give it to someone new this time.
Yeah, that'll be. Well, unless they somehow manage to pull it back and win.
3.9 now is the gap between Fens and Deathbro. 4.0, so Fens is putting a 10th a lap, maybe 2 tenths a sector, sorry. Warden. I'm surprised with Warden. He's not won yet. And
Yeah,
he's only round 3.
I'd say
Very surprised. Verstappen in 5th. So Dominator's pitted again. I don't know what this was for. Someone else has pitted in front of him. That's DJ again. Dominator's gone on the softs. That'd be a push.
What did Dominator start on?
And he's just come out ahead of, I think that would be Tiny Scott in 10th.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I don't know what's happened there. If you look at the race director. Was there contact between Zombie? It doesn't say on the incident page. As Warden has picked up another exceeding track limit warning.
Less of those, the better.
So Dominator not having a good race. I don't know if that was a nose change or not, or that was a planned stop for him.
I think that might have been a planned stop after. I mean, he appeared at the end of like lap 1, maybe. No, like lap 4. And how many laps are there left? About 12. Yeah, that's to the end, I'd say.
So goal power in 9th on the mediums. He probably won't have to pit again. So Straccio definitely has to pit again. So that's 1 position goal power will get. Flying Fin in 7th. He'll have to pit again. His goal power made up another position. Is that Matt? We'll have to pit again. Goal power's looking me, possibly. Verstappen's there. Could be fighting for a top 5 goal power if this works out.
What is Warden thinking right now?
Flying Fin is in.
Fin's in.
He's gone to the mediums for the rest of the race.
Mediums.
Right, okay. Maybe he's run out of stuff. Bit interesting from there. Parky down in 14th. Struggling into there. I think he did alright last week, but landing Bahrain a bit more difficult.
Wait, last week? In China?
No, he was at 5th at one point.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, that's a very
on
good
fifth.
point.
Virtual
And
safety
BSC
car
again.
again. Now, who's in the pit? Anyone in the pits who's benefited from this? I doubt it very much. Apex.
Surely you've got to take this
TOR
opportunity. I feel like this might be a slight glitch with the game.
Very weird.
But yeah, Fens. Right, if I was desperate, I'd pit. He hasn't. Warden. What does Warden do?
Very interesting this. Never seen this before. Unless there was something, but we're not seeing it. No, nothing on the race director. So it's off again anyway, so we're on again. That was the third time now that's come on. We knew the first one with Master Berserk leaving, but the other two, they've been quite a mystery. Death Bro 4.5. More than 12 seconds.
It's been quite quiet.
Quite quiet now.
I'd say.
Quite spaced out. Verstappen there in 5th. All by himself. Matt is by himself in 6th, it looks like. Dominator's making a charge back up. So Dominator's now in 8th. Unless a couple of pitted. Dinah's got his 9th. Flying Finn in 10th. He'll enjoy beating Apex, that is for sure.
Yeah, that is for sure.
In the helmet of Apex, he'll be going, no way. This is not good for my race to come on Sunday.
Anyway, Dominator, DRS on gold power. Maybe we'll have a look down into this corner. No.
Who is it? Oh, sorry. Death Bro's pitted. Death Bro has pitted, while Fens has not. So he's trying to get the undercut.
Right.
Gone on the softs. You can do this on the end now. He could possibly gone on the super soft there, I'm not going to lie. As Verstappen overtakes.
Dominator goes past gold power. Warden's in as well on supers.
Yeah, see, I was thinking supers. So has Death Bro made a mistake?
Well, the thing is,
as who's that? Is that
Dominator
Matt?
goes quickest.
So Dominator's joined behind Warden again. I think that's how it's worked out.
There's a slight problem.
How's that?
I personally wouldn't have gone to supers, but the thing is, Warden has to. Because
He can't. Wouldn't want to use the mediums, would he? And he's done super soft, super soft.
well, he wouldn't want to use mediums, and he can't use the softs.
Yeah, true. I pitted lap 22 last night for my super soft. Oh, and there's a bit of lag there again. I think that's Warden trying to pass Matt. It is. Into 5th.
Yeah.
Warden really wants to make a charge now. If he's seen Death Bro on
Yeah, I
those,
think, yeah, he's got
soft,
past
and he
him.
hasn't, that's an easy fast.
Snapping up in
And he'll
third.
see Death Bro on his top left, on the softs. He'll be thinking, yes.
Now this is interesting. Fens is clearly going for supers.
Yes. So remember, I pitted lap 22. So Death
Yeah, I
Bro
think I
will be
pitted lap
quicker
21.
right now, as Zombies pitted. So I can't think other than the super softs.
Yeah, he has to go supers.
And he's going super soft. While the Ferrari is in, the pit crew is in as well. That's
Now
Verstappen.
then, this is interesting.
He's going on the softs as well.
I'm Death Bro to Fens. This could be
Yeah,
potential
we know the undercut is.
race-changing race. Verstappen's in as well.
Dominator just gets ahead of Zombie. Zombie wheel is on the super soft
What's the
side.
gap at sector 1? He's only taking
So
4
Death
tenths
Bro
out of
is
him. It's not enough.
26. Is it 26?
He's taking only 4 tenths in that sector.
Yeah, 26. I would think it's what, 22, 23 for a pit stop here.
Yeah.
If you get it right.
Virtual
Virtual
safety again.
Now this will help Fens.
Fens has to pit.
He has to pit. He has to pit. And this has saved him here. Unless it goes off. But this has saved him. He has to pit, and he does.
Yeah.
This has saved Fens.
Which is quite a shame,
Which is
in a
shame.
way. I mean, good for Fens, but that's really ruined a glitch, I think.
Yes. We're back racing
Has
again.
ruined.
And Deathbro is now coming through the last corner, so
Yeah, Fens.
that is a shame.
Pit exit.
But Deathbro, he is on the softs, so I do feel that Fens would win this race anyway. But it's a shame that we could have had a closer turn one battle, shall we say. I think he's got to concentrate on Warden. Warden is 8 seconds behind Deathbro. That's about 1 second a lap he needs to find per lap. As Dominator's back in fourth now. He did pit quite early for those softs, so he'll be in a little bit of management mode. Zombie will be chasing him down. And now I did say goal power top 5, he is 6. So just behind Zombie as he tries to catch up with Dominator. With Tiny Scotto in 7th, with Verstappen in 8th.
And DJ's got a puncture.
DJ's got a puncture. Flying Finn is 9th, with Is That Matt in 10th. Stratcher is 11th. With Apex in 12th. With Parky UK in 13th. And DJ, sadly, his race was over when he span 3 times, I think, in a row. So, oh, hello. Is this Jawsome, our McLaren driver?
Yeah.
He is 53 minutes late for his maiden race. Again. Well done,
Zombie, fastest lap.
He's on the super soft. He is on a charge. He is catching up to Dominator for that 4th place.
And I think the gap between Warden and Deathbro is 7.4 seconds.
Yeah, he's catching up more than he should be on those super soft. But this is the nearest fight now. Zombie. Yeah, Zombie and Dominator for 4th place. Goal power needs to kind of, I know he's on mediums. I know they'll be starting to burn a little. And he's got Verstappen in his sights. Behind him with Tiny Scotto as well. First race, 8th place for Tiny Scotto. Do you think he'll be happy with that?
I think he would, to be honest, considering...
I think it's a good building block. Flying Finn in 9th. I think Matt's got past Flying Finn, I think. So Flying Finn is in 10th. Structure in 11th.
And
Apex,
Fens confirms.
Yes, Apex has just come out of the pits again, I think. I think he's going for
Zombie.
Fens
it's a bit,
is coming
bit
up
wide.
to lap Parky UK.
On the curb. See what Zombie. Nah, sure he's too far back. And he's closing, but not close enough. Will he have a go? Maybe down the inside into turn 4. Yeah, the side by side.
Here we go. Side by side. I've got them on stream.
It's turn 4.
Oh, Dominator.
Dominator around the outside. And Dominator keeps the
Holds
position.
that position for now. Just needs to stay behind him now until the DRS.
Oh!
Bit of lag there.
A lot of lag.
I think he's gone flying. And now he's right back. So that was all about lag. He's still right behind him, really. As they ghost him with each other.
He's trying to ghost through him.
So he can get him on the back straight, yeah.
Nah,
Tell me when they're back straight. I'm just going to see if there's any more. No, they're quite spread out, really. It's been dominating Zombie here in 4th place. Zombie.
Oh, hello.
On this. Super soft. Warden goes defensive. No, sorry, Dominator. Sorry, wrong name. Here we go then. Side by side.
Goes to the inside.
Well, they were side by side, then he lagged back a little bit.
Side. Into turn 1.
It's going to be interesting.
Can Zombie finally get the move done? No.
No, Dominator shuts the door.
Mounts the curb. That's not going to help his exit onto this straight.
Death Bro goes a bit wide there.
Dominator has
I think he's feeling the pressure from Warden.
Yeah, Warden's closed in. Yeah, it's
This is the
6
battle right
seconds
now.
now.
Dominator in 4th, Zombie in 5th. Just get a good, just fit that. What I think about, get a good exit out of the last corner. You're on the quicker tyre.
Yeah. That's all you need to do. Yeah, good exit.
Just think about that corner.
Almost done. Pretty much all.
Mounts the curb there. See, just needs to be patient.
Yeah,
a little
I
bit more
think maybe.
patient.
Oh no!
Well, now he's behind, in front of him. They're now in with each other, together,
They're inside each
as
other.
one, in a marriage. We don't know who's winning it.
Now, I just hope this doesn't end in a massive.
So, DRS has gone to Dominator.
Yeah, so Dominator now trying to re-overtake, I guess, Zombie, and he does get the no. Zombie round the outside of turn 1.
Late. Oh, what a move!
Zombie gets the move
Shuts
done.
the door, and that.
Fair play
so
round the outside of turn 1.
that should be the move done now.
Does Dominator have an answer?
He
Yes,
goes
down the
for
inside to turn 4.
Zombie
No.
should put away now.
Surely it's done. Dominator's got to go for every opportunity he can really get. And
Oh!
he gets the opportunity. He's
Gets
down
it.
the inside with Zombie.
I don't know what's going on.
They're
They're
side
just
by side,
ghosting
Dominator.
in each other. I haven't got a clue what's going on. I'm afraid.
And Zombie is now back in 4th.
Who's got DRS? That is Dominator, see it.
Now
Made that stick.
they can battle a bit more Verstappen.
Quite easy at the front for Fens. The gap is now 9.9 as the front two
Warden's
have
closing.
lapped Parker UK now, as Warden will be coming up to the
He's
Ferrari
now
soon.
5 seconds. If Warden can find a bit more pace.
Penalties after 17.
Hang on, let's have a look at
3
Dominator.
seconds to
Dominator might-
DJ, 3 seconds to Flying
One
Finn,
last
3 seconds
chance.
to Tiny Scotto, 3 seconds to Matt, 3 seconds to I'm Death Bro.
Dominator down the inside of Zombie to turn 1.
Oh, I've missed that.
No.
Well done. No.
No, he didn't get the move done. And Dominator's on fuel as well.
Someone's having the goal power. He's not made the one-stop work. Goal power had to come in for the super softs. He's in 10th. China Scotto, I think, also had to pit. He's now down in 11th. Outside the points, I'm afraid. Apex in 12th. He's had a very lonely race at the back. As Parker UK lets Warden through. Good lad.
Maybe an interesting mark for seconds. Now 4 seconds between the pair of them.
So 4 seconds, and I know
Well-
Death Bro's got a penalty.
Ooh, Death Row's a penalty.
Yes. And Warden does not. He has 2 warnings, while Death Bro has a penalty. So, get that under 3 seconds,
So
Warden.
Warden
You've
just
got
needs to be under
second.
3 seconds.
Yes, he does.
I'll double check if
10.5.
Lance had a reply to Zombie. Dominator has kept it with the DRS.
Dominator's been doing well. Remember, he's
Now,
on very old
Dominator
soft tyres.
I think he played like lap
17, 16, 16, 17? Dominator?
17, 18.
Well, these super softs hit lap 22, you know. Been doing well,
Yeah,
keeping the
that's a
back
good
of
point, but
Zombie there.
It
Stappen.
could be who is the quicker driver roughly at the end with the tyres, potentially.
So, Flying Finn's going to come under pressure here from Matt. Into the first corner.
Oh, Matt's very
lost the
wide.
wing.
Matt's not got front wing.
Matt has not got a front wing. Game over.
So
I think, for Matt.
Straccio is going to take position.
Straccio and Gold Power will both take him there, and possibly Tiny Scotto. So Tiny Scotto, he now will collect 10th place.
Oh, Gold Power down the middle of them!
Oh, that was close.
Oh no, Matt's lagged.
No, Matt's lagged.
Straccio's going to try and go down
No,
the
he's-
inside of his teammate. He's gone
Oh!
wide. There's massive lag.
Massive lag. Australians.
And Matt's kept possession. Matt really should not
Needs
be
to get
fighting
out of
this.
the way.
Unless he just does have, maybe does
Maybe
have
this
a
is
wing.
not happening on their screen, but it's definitely happening on ours.
Let's have a look.
As Tiny Scotto was caught right back, so maybe this has happened.
No, he's just lagging everywhere.
He's like a Gold Power, probably doesn't even know where he is. Tiny Scotto's just
Scott's got
plodded
past.
through
Gold Power's had
Gold
enough.
Power.
No, maybe not. Scott has got past. I think Matt does have damage.
I don't know what is going on there, to be honest. It's giving me a headache seeing all the cars flying everywhere. Fens
And Gold Power
coming up
just
to the
gone
third
straight back
sector
at
now,
Matt.
on the last one.
Gold Power now doesn't have a front wing.
Oh. Fens is going to take race win number 2 of the season for him. What is the gap between Warden? It's under 3 seconds.
It's tight.
It is under 3 seconds.
Right, let's go on board with Fens.
That's Fens now.
Going through the
Last
final corner.
Comes to win his second race of the
Bahrain
season.
Grand Prix.
Well done to you, sir.
Now,
As Death Bro will come to the line in second, but we believe Warden will take that position from
Well, hang
him,
on,
unless it's a bad exit from Warden. He's
Warden.
weaving. Why are you weaving? No!
he's got third.
He's
Finn!
got fit.
What's happened to Finn?
What's happened to Finn? He's gone. Zombie comes in 450.
Zombie's been disqualified. We'll get
Zombie
that position
he'll get
reinstated.
that position back.
Dominator's out as well.
What is going on? I'm confused. As Straccio and Tiny Scotto are fighting over 6th place. And Straccio across the line in 6th. I think both of these have got a penalty, so they should stay the same.
Oh,
Straccio
Oh,
goes
hello.
5th, but obviously Zombie will get to set. It does say
Dominator.
Apex is in 10th, but that's not going to happen, I'm afraid. As he is the last one now, we're waiting for to cross the line. If you want to invite Fens,
I just want to know what happened with. Did Warden get a penalty?
Death
Yes,
Bro.
Warden did get a penalty
Warden.
on the penultimate lap. And finally, Fens.
Right, let's begin. We've got
I
1,
like-
2, and 3 here. Please include all your audios. We will start with the winner, iFens. All I'm going to say is, watch the stream back. You were last, and then all of a sudden you popped out in the lead at about lap 6 or something.
Wait, what?
We thought you were last, yeah.
Oh,
Um,
that just proves how bad my
so,
internet.
however,
It's a hazard.
second win of the season.
He's a hack.
How did your race
Yeah,
go?
the boys. Well, it was good. I kept on getting nervous on those VSCs because there was like 4 and stuff, and I was hoping my internet would last, and it did, even though it looked really retarded for you guys. So yeah, I guess I'm pleased with the win.
we feel that you benefited from the virtual safety car, the last one, as you pitted, while
Yeah.
Death Bro would have
Yeah.
possibly jumped you into the first corner. Do you think
On my
you would have
thing,
got
it
him
said
back?
that I would have. Well, on my thing, it said that I would have rejoined in first. So I don't.
It was very
Well,
tight.
if it was because I was on, because if you looked at the times, like I was getting further and further, and first my tires were newer, and I was on super soft. So I probably would have got him back unless we had a lagged incident.
Cool.
Yes.
Leopard,
Yeah.
any questions for Fens?
Don't think so. Apart from,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay,
Good
we'll
race
go
today.
to
GG.
second place. I'm Death Bro. So for the first 6 laps, we thought you were winning. Till a random Haas jumped out in front of you.
Did I jump out on everyone's screens?
I
Like,
call
Death Row, were
hacks.
you in the lead on yours?
Yeah,
Just watch
I
the
was.
stream back.
You were always in first of mine.
It was absolutely
Yeah, I'll have a
mental
look
live
back.
stream. Death Bro, how did your race go, mate? Second place. How did it
Well, it was quite boring, to be honest. I had like 2 or 3 battles in that race. To be honest, at the end of the race, I was kind of getting a little bit hyped up because Warden was catching up to me pretty quickly, and I had a penalty, and I didn't know he had a penalty, so I'm pretty lucky that.
Warden sadly got a penalty on the penultimate lap, so you kept your second
Yes.
place. So
On the exit of turn 7.
Warden. Leopard, question for Death? As we are back.
That's a nice answer.
We are back.
Question for Death? Leopard?
What's the start like? Going into turn 1, there was quite a bit of mayhem at the start.
Yes,
Yes.
and I always have a terrible start. I don't know how to get a decent start or a better start. Just probably have to react more quickly.
Yeah.
But through turn 1, I didn't know what was going on. All I saw was just a Sauber and a Mercedes on my left, and I was like, what is going on? And I was like, are we going 4 wide?
I think you were, to be honest. It was at least 3 wide into turn 1.
Mm.
Anyway, congratulations on your second place.
Again.
Again.
Yep.
Now, third place Warden. Warden, well, one question, mate.
G'day.
Turn 7. Penultimate lap.
Yes,
What
yes,
happened?
yes. I went wide over that curb.
You went wide. Did you know Death had a
Bottled
penalty?
it. Yes, I did.
Oh, even worse. How was your fights with Dominator?
It was pretty cheeky until Stratcher came along. And then
Is
I got
there-
even more cheekier.
Is there a first driver in Mercedes?
We agreed that like whoever's leading gets to be first driver.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, Stratcher had a couple of collides, shall we say. I think STB Verstappen will not be the most happy bunny. But
Not all dominated, to be honest.
Ripped on
oh,
Yeah.
was that Stratcher as well, was it?
Apparently.
Zombie and like I'm looking at the TOR chat. Zombie and Dominator, I think, retired on last lap.
Yeah, so they will get their positions back, so don't worry about that.
I'm not worrying.
Question for Warden Labard.
I can't remember what it was. When he paired first, I mean, with penalties and stuff, we will never know, but how different would the race have been for you if you'd gone onto the mediums on the one stop to the end, do you reckon?
I don't know. I asked everyone else what the mediums are like. They were saying they were slow. So, just chose a 2-stop.
Fair enough.
I also
Stop
think
had like 70%.
I also think it's very interesting that you should just take a little inquiry into Split 1 races, as in like the night before, and see what pit stops people do there, because that could help you in the future.
Yeah.
If you don't know.
That is a good point.
As Sims last night did super soft medium and won by a country mile compared to everybody
Oh, no,
else.
everyone else is
So
saying
the
it's
one
slow.
stop seemed to be quicker in Split 1 last night, as the two stoppers were struggling. So, but there we go. Anyway, thank you very much, you three. Well done on your win, Fens, and your podiums, Def and Warden.
Cheers.
Thank you very much, everyone,
Cheers,
for
mate.
watching. We will be back next week for Split 2 around the Russian Grand Prix. Take care, and we will also see
It's
the
gonna
Split
be-
1 on Friday night. Goodbye!
Disqualifications.
Goodbye.
Au revoir.
Farewell.